Good afternoon YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very special one because my new suspension has arrived. It's for my e-bike, which is the Haibike ALLMTN 2.0. We're going to have a closer look at the suspension in a moment, but before we do that I needed to clean the bike because the day that I dislocated my shoulder I didn't give the bike a wash. It went straight in the shed, covered in mud. It was neglected. I feel really bad for it. It's nice and fresh now, it's had a clean, and it's going to be even more fresh in a moment once it's got this gear on it. Come with me, we'll have a look what's inside the boxes. We'll start with the small one first. Man, look at that. Fox DPX2 air rear shock. I'm stoked to get that on the bike. It's one of those things you can't unpackage it quick enough, you just want to open it. Oh, there we go, she's out the packet. There she is, Fox DPX2 rear shock, 65mm of travel in the amazing Fox Gold Cashmere coating. This colour just makes any bike look amazing, I think. It's got three different types of adjustment. The first of those being air, which helps you to set your sag, and it's also the stiffness of your rear shock. These things take 300 psi, which is a hell of a lot of pressure in a tiny little chamber. The second adjustment on this bad boy is the rebound, which depends on how much air pressure you're running in the rear shock. If you're running it really stiff, then you're going to want a lower rebound setting. The final type of adjustment on this rear shock is the compression. Now this is made to be adjusted whilst you're riding. There's three different options. The first one being firm, which is used for when you're climbing. The second one is medium, which is used for, you know, slightly rougher terrain. And the final one is open, which is your really rocky, rooty, downhill, gnarly sections. And in the open setting on this rear shock, there's a 3mm hex Allen key in there, which you have further adjustments of that setting. I'm going to put this one back in the box for a moment, and we're going to get the forks out. So come with me. That way, nice, safe and sound. I'm so excited. The Fox delivery is always the best one. So. Wow, look at those. Oh my god. Wow. That orange on there looks insane, doesn't it? Wow. They look smart, don't they? These absolute things of beauty, which are in my hand, are the Fox 36 160mm e-bike specific fork with a 1.5 tapered steerer tube. They take a 110 boost hub. They are quick release, which is really sick, and they have similar adjustment to the rear shock. They've got high speed and low speed compression on the right. They've got an air chamber on the left, and they have rebound underneath. These bad boys are fitted with a Grip 2 adjuster, which adjusts your high speed compression and your low speed compression. High speed is for your big hits, like when you front wheel case a jump or land flat. Low speed is for smaller inputs, such as G-outs when you're in a transition, or when you're transferring your weight on the bike. Now, these are set to their stiffest when they're both turned all the way clockwise. First item that I'm going to fit has to be the front forks. I've been so excited to get them on the bike, see what it looks like, so let's get the old forks out and the new ones in. The old forks are off and out the way. Let's offer these up and see what they look like. I've been so excited about this part. Wow, that looks so sick. Right, I need to cut that steerer down and get them fitted as soon as possible. I'm back. Steerer's all cut down, it's to the correct length. That's not a bad cut considering a week ago my left shoulder was hanging out, so I'll take that one on the chin, and it's all filed down nice and smooth. The star nut fitted, they're ready to go on the bike. I'm just going to put a bit of grease in the headset before I fit these. Just needs a bit of grease packing in there. Never hurt anyone, did it, hey? You mechanically minded people are going to hate me for that. I've got an orange headset. It's just cashmere bearings, that's what it is. It's not really rust. In other news, my shoulder is feeling better, which is good. I've not got enough strength to like ride properly, but I think I'm going to be able to test ride this down the road after we've done it. No wheelies, no endos, no skids, just riding for now, till it builds a bit more strength. But it is good. I've managed to nearly do this on my own day, which I'm happy about, so it means it's on the mend, and it means I'll be able to ride before I have my surgery, which is good. It's a real shame to be covering all this cashmere coating in grease, or rust should I say. Let's drop this crown race on. Lovely jubbly. Here we go. Oh my god, this is exciting. See, it's like now I notice my shoulder starts to ache. I have to like use other body parts to help me do things. Spot on. Time for the bars to go back on. This is the final touch. This is the icing on the cake. Well, bar spin. The Fox Kashima coat, the Fox Kashima top cap. Look at that. That's smart. That looks insane, I think. That's so smart. This red paint looks really nice, and with that orange, the gold and the blue. Wow, I'm so happy with that. Let's get the rear shock in now. Okay, rear shock installation. I've never fitted an air one. Well, sorry about that technical glitch. Unfortunately, my mistake, I'd lost the spacers for the rear shock, and by the time I found them, it was too dark to continue filming. What I did in panic is I fitted the rear shock last night to make sure that it would go in, but as you can see, the bike just looks insane. I'll get some proper shots of it in a moment out of the stand to just show you the beauty of this thing. But new parts don't end there, because behind me I have some more to put on. Here we have Schwalbe's brand new e-bike tyre, which is the EDDY CURRENT. I've got it in the 2.8 width. These are what I was originally waiting for before I put the Magic Marys on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to run these ones tubeless because I don't have any tubeless sealant, so they're going to have inner tubes in them for the time being. But I'm really excited to get these on. They're an e-bike specific tyre, and they've got an orange band on them to colour coordinate my colour scheme on my fire bike. So they've actually got a front and a rear, these tyres, which it says on the box. I've got the front one in my hand. That's what I'm going to fit first. I was hoping it'd be the rear first because the front one's full of tubeless sealant at the moment, and it's going to go everywhere. There we go. I'm going to take the disc off because it's got loads of tubeless sealant in there, and I don't want to contaminate my brakes. And the disc brake is off. Now time for the messy part, which is why I've got a towel out, because it's time to unleash the tubeless sealant. My main objective is to try not to get it all over the rim. Okay, so that's just going to stay there for a moment. Right, let's get this bad boy fitted to this rim. I can't see any arrows on there for a rotational direction on the tyre. The tread's all the same the whole way around, so it doesn't really matter what way it goes. Lovely. Spot on. I've just got the rear eddy current out of the box, and the tread pattern on this one as opposed to the front one is so different. Obviously the tread on the front's bigger for more grip. It's gonna roll fast, but not as fast as this one because this tread is smaller and really close together. I'm now gonna try and fit the back tyre using Sam Pilgrim's technique where he just throws it at the bike. Let's see if I can make it work. Wow, just like that, it worked for me too. That is real magic, and the tyre looks sick and the hub sounds good as ever. I think I'm ready to give it its first test ride. I'm so excited. I want to see what this is feeling like and see how the arm's feeling on a bike too. Here we go. Wow, that feels so good. It's so nice to be back on a bike. Let's cut to some cinematic shots of the bike with its upgrades. As you can see, my location has changed. I've got into a really bad habit of forgetting to end videos. I'm now in the Alps I don't have my bike unfortunately because of my shoulder being bad, but what I'm going to do is make some more tech videos like the one that I've just done, and I'm going to do a question and answers video this week, so leave below some questions that I can answer. Hope you've enjoyed it, I hope you like the look of my new bike as much as I do, and I will see you guys in the next video.